Forrest Gump is one of the most beloved films in movie history. But what almost no one knows is that among its discarded scripts, there's mention of a secret alternate ending, an ending so dark, so unexpected, that Paramount allegedly banned any public discussion about it. The strangest part? This version appears briefly in 2 production documents, but then vanishes entirely from the studio's official archives. Today, we're going to analyze what is known and reconstruct what might have been the forbidden ending of Forrest Gump. Alternate scripts for Forrest Gump did exist. That's not a theory. It's documented in interviews and in the film's development records. In early drafts, for example, Tom Hanks refused entire scenes because he felt they mischaracterized Forrest. Writers have confirmed that Jenny originally had a less defined fate. But among the known versions, there's a curious reference. A 1993 document mentions an alternate closure draft. This document has never been found in full. It fell into a production void. No storyboard was released. No assistant director has ever commented on it. But one former studio employee, in a 2008 interview, said something that puzzled fans for years. The version you saw wasn't the only one they filmed. Paramount never responded. So what exactly was inside this mysterious draft? And why would anyone want it erased completely? When a film has multiple drafts, the final archive normally includes everything. Scribbled pages, deleted scenes, unfinished storyboards. None of that is treated like a secret. But with Forrest Gump, something odd happens. Some pages simply don't exist. They were not digitized. They are missing from internal lists. They do not appear in preservation libraries. Private collectors claim they once encountered loose pages referencing something titled Draft C, Forrest Ending / not for circulation. These pages were reportedly sold anonymously and then disappeared again. Why would an alternate ending be so problematic that the studio removed every trace of it? According to rumors, this version dealt with something far too sensitive at the time. Something involving Jenny, and a revelation connected to Forrest's son. But what exactly was that revelation? And why would a studio bury it so deeply? Theories about the forbidden ending began after a storyboard artist published a strange image. A reimagined final scene showing Forrest holding a sealed letter written by Jenny. This letter never appears in the film. It's not mentioned in the official script. But the existence of that storyboard suggests that an alternative ending was at least planned. Some writers who worked on the film said it was too sensitive, and that it didn't fit the final tone. From there, fans started reconstructing what this ending could mean. And then the most controversial theory emerged. The idea that, in the lost draft, Forrest would discover the child was not his, and that Jenny left instructions revealing who the real father was. But this is only speculation. What really gave this theory strength was a more solid clue. A mention in an unauthorized biography that the original ending contained an emotional rupture the audience might reject. But was this draft truly about Forrest facing a devastating truth? Or was something even more unsettling hidden inside it? Based on known fragments, scattered testimonies, and the writing patterns of the original team, it's possible to build a plausible reconstruction of the forbidden ending. It would begin much like the ending we know. Forrest sitting on a bench, speaking with strangers, waiting for the school bus. But in this alternate version, Forrest opens a letter left by Jenny before she died. Inside the letter, there would be a confession she kept out of fear, a name Forrest doesn't recognize, and a chilling line. He will never know what I did, unless you tell him. The theory says Jenny would reveal that her darkest past involved not only trauma and abuse, but a period when she felt she didn't deserve Forrest. In the alleged forbidden ending, Forrest slowly closes the letter, and instead of smiling at his son, he delivers a melancholic line found in rumored fragments. Some truths ain't meant to be running around. It would have been a far sadder, far more human, and far more controversial ending. But there's still one unanswered question. Was this draft only an idea on paper, or was it actually filmed? Here's the most intriguing part. In 1994, the film held private test screenings, where alternate scenes were shown to select groups. Some anonymous attendees claim they watched heavier versions of Forrest's final interaction with his son. To this day, Paramount has never confirmed or denied these claims. And that silence, for many, is what keeps this theory alive. Because if the alternate ending meant nothing, why erase pages? Why refuse to comment? Why leave behind vague hints from storyboard artists and writers? The answer could be simple, or it could be one of those truths Hollywood prefers to keep behind closed doors. Sometimes, the stories we're not shown are the ones we want the most. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe this draft truly existed? Do you think the forbidden ending was filmed and locked away? Or is it just another piece of Hollywood mystery? If you want me to reconstruct other lost or forbidden endings, subscribe and comment which movie we should uncover next. Because here, we open the files. They would rather keep sealed.